Hi there and welcome back to another Q&A. Today I'm going to be answering a question which is a super common one. I get asked this a lot, and that is, when do I use the paddle beater with my stand mixer? So to answer this question, what I thought I could do was take you through all of the three major attachments. They're also sometimes called accessories that are used with your stand mixer. So let's start with the paddle beater. The paddle beater is used for any time you want to beat, cream, mix a mixture together. So it's great for creaming butter and sugar, fabulous for making butter cakes, for beating in eggs, but also for combining a number of different ingredients all in once, especially for one bowl mixes. So it's really great for those types of things. You can actually buy paddle beaters that have a silicone edge like this one. Brilliant to use when you're beating and mixing because it actually scrapes the side of the bowl for you while you're doing that. So it means that you don't need to stop the mixer often and scrape the sides down with a spatula. It's a really handy tool to have. Then we'll move on to our whisk. Now, a whisk is used for anything that you need to, as it says, a whisk. So when you're whisking cream, when you're whisking eggs, whether that be whole eggs, egg whites, or egg yolks, but also combining lighter mixtures, it's really fabulous for using that. I often get people telling me that they've used this for making butter cakes as well. And if you have made a butter cake using a whisk attachment before, what you would have found is that your cake would have had a really open, uneven texture, but also it's really likely, and I would say that you would have found that it had sort of tunnel-like holes in it as well. And that's because if you use this to cream butter and sugar and to make butter cakes, you will incorporate almost too much air into them and really uneven sort of air pockets as well. And that's why it gives you that sort of texture. So when you're making butter cakes, go for your paddle attachment. And then finally, we've got the dough hook. And the dough hook is just simply used for kneading bread and pizza doughs. It's a really hard-working attachment, but one word of advice when you're using it, always use it on low speed. If you're using your dough hook to knead doughs consistently over a period of time, and you're using higher speeds, it can burn the motor out, particularly if the dough itself is quite stiff and heavy. So go for low speeds when using your dough hook. So I hope that has helped a little bit when you go to choose your attachment next time you're using your stand mixer. If you've got any other questions you would like to ask me, just pop them in the comments box below and I'll be sure to come back to them in the future. So have a great weekend and I will see you next time.